How do you think this plant reproduces? Does this plant have eggs and sperm like many animals? Is this plant male? Is it female? Is it both? You know that in most animals, the male and the female are separate individuals with unique reproductive systems. Females produce eggs, males produce sperm. So what about this plant? Many people do not realize that many plants, especially land plants, have male and female reproductive structures on the same plant. The lily flower is a great example because we can see many of the reproductive structures with our eyes. The male structure, the anther, can be seen right here. In flowering plants, the male gametes take the form of pollen. Pollen from the anther of a plant is the male gamete, just as sperm from the testes is the male gamete in animals. Just as in animals, the female reproductive structures in plants are called ovaries, which contain eggs or ova. For animals to reproduce, the sperm from the male must come in contact with the female's egg to fertilize it. The same is true in plants. In order to reproduce, the male pollen must come in contact with the female ovum. In some types of plants, the pollen from the anther may be able to fertilize the ova right in the same flower. This is called self-pollination. But plants often cross-pollinate. Bugs, birds, wind, and water carry pollen from an anther on one flower to an ovary in a different flower, on the same plant or another plant. Next time you see a plant, think about how it reproduces and about how plants and animals are the same and how they're different.